Football, I feel like we start young in Ravena. Half our team is Pop Warner that played for about 8 years before we even went into JV or modified or anything like that. We started out with great coaches down Pop Warner, great coaches all the way up through.
It's a very, very good tradition of football. Lots of winning seasons. I really can't remember the last time we had a losing season here at Ravena.
Football is always big in RCS. It's like the main sport, really. And Vandy, all these guys, coaches, everybody knows them in the town.
It's great, all the players that have come up through, like even watching my cousins and my brother play. A lot of players around them too. They've all been really good and gone pretty far. So it's really nice to have something to look up to and try to aspire to something so great.
This is my 31st year, and we've come a long way. So, you know, they've always had good athletic participation here. When we first started, the crowds, we played Saturday afternoons, and we laughed that the crowd was my wife, my assistant coach's wife, and a stray dog. But we've gotten, the community has bought into what we're doing and trying to do, and the addition of Friday night lights, everybody's busy lifestyle, I think the opportunity to come out Friday night helps a lot too.
Logan, you got a complete whiff on that, right? Was anybody threatening A? No big threat to A, so get a piece. Get a piece, okay?
I wouldn't have gone to college if it hadn't been for my high school wrestling coach. I was headed for the Navy, and he grabbed me and said, no, you're gonna go to Cortland. And you know, you try to emulate people that you respect, and very high in integrity and honesty and commitment.
Hey, Eric, you got to make a decision how far you're going to come out of the box with the outside backer. Because he's going to stay in the middle of the field about where he is right there. He'll split 1 and 2.
Coach Vanderzee was my JV football coach as a sophomore. He coached both my varsity seasons here at Ravena, and then I joined his staff in 1989 as a JV assistant. He hasn't changed a whole lot. He believes in certain things, and he promotes those. We tell him every once in a while just to get his goat that he's become a little softer in age, but he really hasn't changed much, and he has standards, and he expects people to live up to those standards.
Okay. I want that wall. I want you to be able to grab each other's hand, all right? If they can beat us that way, then we got issues. But nothing penetrates. Each guy on each play that we had a breakdown was a different guy allowing a seam breakage, okay?
It's funny, coaching style, we teach, the athletic directors teach the coaching courses, and one of my sessions is coaching styles, and everybody's got to have their own style. I'm very loud and abrasive at times, so I wouldn't recommend that for everybody. You have to coach with your personality, and that's important, that you're who you are.
Hey! What was the call in the huddle?
If you were on the outside, you would look at Gary and say he's gruff, he's loud, he probably yells too much, people would say. But if you're in the locker room, he has a fabulous way with the players and the kids in our program. He never yells at anybody on the field without putting his arm around them at the end of practice and letting them know why he yelled at him and what he was trying to accomplish by yelling at him. He's acted as a father figure for many of the kids that have come through our program, and he does a terrific job with kids that people don't see on the sidelines Friday night. The behind the scene things that he does are fabulous for our program and our community.
Set, go! My nose is here! We gotta move this guy! Now Craig's right on my hip. Keep going, go, go, stop. Now look at the wall. That's what you want, okay? But you got to come down like he's all yours. All right, come on.
He's a good coach, yeah. Once you get used to his style, he's an old school, you know, comes from that era.
Old-fashioned, I'd say. He's pretty laid back, but when it comes down to it, we get to the point. It's probably the best coaching staff I've ever had.
I think he's a great coach. He knows how to handle the team well. If he ever has to holler at us, he always gives us a little bit of extra encouragement at the end, saying, "Come on, you guys can do it. Let's go. You know you guys are great."
Oh, there you go. Yes, get right on his hip. Good. Good.
And we emphasize the fact that, you know, much as we want to win football games, it's more important that we turn out good young men. Just that they learn to be responsible and valuable members of the community, to speak up when they see a wrong and to do the right thing. We don't have a lot of rules. We have one rule: do the right thing. And if you wouldn't do it or say it, if I or your mom or someone you respected was standing there, then don't do it or say it. And if you do, there's consequences.
All right, the most important question of the day. Did you do something good for your mom this weekend?
Hug and kiss her every morning.
You're the man.
Only once a day?
One thing he always says is, one good thing is, I'll treat you like my sons. One bad thing is, I'll treat you like my sons. So it's nice to have like a family here, atmosphere. He'll take you down if you need to, but he nourishes and really coaches well, I think.
Good practice today. Good practice today. Family on 3.
1, 2, 3, family!
Good job, boys.
Seniors!
Good job, boys.
Remember, college is right around the corner.